Now it must be because fall is the season of reinvention that everywhere I look I seem to be seeing remakes. I mean, it makes sense. Media buyers have been planning the back-to-school blitz and new product launch period for months. So it's a naturally unnatural time to overhaul the old. And it's why today's digest is makeovers. Paste magazine has a rundown of 7 upcoming releases that all make over books for the movies, most of which actually look promising. Although another version of A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey this time? Really? For a very funny parody of a media mogul justifying the practice of movie makeovers, check out Erlich on the Rotten Tomatoes show on Current. Now I would like this even if I didn't have a big crush on him, which I do. The New York Times has a review of Yoostar, a new $170 green screen and a box kit that lets you make over entertainment's greatest hits, starring you! I just can't understand why anyone would want to do that at all. Can you, E.T.? Explaining the makeover mania is the Los Angeles Times pop culture analyst who points out the disconnect between Hollywood's nominal liberalism and its actual cultural conservatism. Nowadays, is that a real word, by the way? Nowadays? The most creative makeovers are happening in places that the studio system's never even heard of, like Brooklyn. In a very ballsy move, NYU student Ricky D'Ambrose has made over the Woody Allen classic Manhattan for the current borough of the moment, Brooklyn. You can catch the trailer from Flavor Pill. Also Brooklyn-based are the geniuses behind Auto-Tune the News, which I assume many of you have already seen, but if not, I'm jealous because it means that you're going to get to discover the weird, magical makeover of recent news clips for the first time. And speaking of digitally manipulated makeovers, jazz fans should also check out Kind of Bloop, Andy Bio's 8-bit homage to the seminal Miles Davis album, Kind of Blue. It's basically what Pac-Man would sound like if he were really cool and black. Finally, in a makeover after my own heart, the Upright Citizens Brigade reimagines Seinfeld as interpreted by the CW network. That means it's set in California and it involves dead eyes. Thank you guys for watching, and come back again on Wednesday when I may or may not have a little makeover planned myself. Do you want a hint? Bring your 3D glasses!